The purpose of Iglesia Emanuel has always been clear in my calling. It's to make disciples. This community is a city of 90,000 people, which more than 50% are Latinos. We have a mission as a church, and that mission is to take the gospel to the end of the world. And who's going to be able to take that mission to the end of the world? Only people that they understand their discipleship clear, and they understand their call by being disciples of Jesus Christ. That is the center and the heart of our mission and the life of this church. I just want to make sure that we never lose that everybody who comes to this church today or 10 years from now, that will feel that they have a purpose, that their purpose is not just to become member of this church, that they need to come every week and then that's it. I want them to see and to experience what is to be a disciple for their entire life. So we do mission trips, we serve in the community, we have programs, we sponsor missionaries, we plant churches, just to mention some of the stuff that we do to accomplish our mission. I've been doing mission trips for, 30 years. And when I went with Compassion, that was one of the trips where I went to God and I asked, how come you didn't show me this before? Because what I saw through Compassion, it was the opportunity that we as pastors, we as a church, we have the responsibility to take the gospel to the end of the nations. And through Compassion International, we have this opportunity, to go to any place where Compassion is already working. From that day on, I come back to the church and I told the church, I believe all those kids that are sponsored give us the opportunity to really plant the gospel.
By bringing compassion to the congregation, I believe we're teaching to invest in the eternal things.
To be givers, because the things of this world are not eternal, they're temporary, so we gotta be givers.
Now we have the chance to say, oh, God provide for Daniela, and I'm doing something. It's not just God, I don't know how you're gonna do it, God, through other people, but now we're part of that. Instead of just praying, instead of just being a prayer, now we're part of that.
Just the first time we received our very first sponsored child's letter. And there was a drawing that our sponsored child, Beatrice, drew. And my daughter to this day, she's 13. She saw this drawing when she was 6 years old. And to this day, it brings tears to her eyes. So sponsoring a child leaves a lasting impression on our children, and they'll remember it for many years to come.
I believe Compassion allows us to do what we're supposed to do as a church better. Compassion is very important for my life, my family, and for the family of this church. They have the structure, they have the people, they have the training, they have the places, and they have the way that we can engage and be part of that, but that's not the end. Compassion makes the gospel visible to those who don't believe. And that's what we want at the end. We want people to know Jesus.